Greetings, viewers and subscribers. You're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. It is no longer a news, which I have been saying long before now, that Peter Obi will be going for one term only. And NDC have just confirmed my position when they zoned their ticket of one term to the south.
That the Nigerian Democratic Congress, NDC, hereby zones his presidential ticket for the 2027 presidential elections to southern Nigeria for the remaining and single term of 4 years. Northern Reversion 2031. That upon the completion of the said 4-year term in 2031, the presidential ticket of our great party, the Nigerian Democratic Congress, shall automatically and irrevocably rotate to northern Nigeria.
Now there is one man, my own professor governor, my own first-class governor, Talewamba for Professor Charles Soludo, who believes that Peter Obi should not be trusted.
Anybody with brain, you think you are talking to fools. You come to people and say, I will do only one term. Anybody, any politician who said that must be sent to a psychiatric home. Because the person must have some mental problem. When the Constitution allows you to stay up to 8 years, you come and tell us, I'm going to spend one term. Tell us where it has ever happened. Who? On a column,
Now, I want to explain and advise my professor governor, Talewamba, for the respect I have for you is not in any way depreciated for now. But if you continue in this trend, people will begin to question your professorship. To start with, is it not you, Talewamba, for during your campaign and debate before you became governor of Anambra State, said this about the same man, Peter Obi?
Peter Obi, by the way, implemented the APGA manifesto and did well. Because he referenced Peter Obi. Peter Obi relatively did well. He did the roles as an APGA governor, implementing APGA manifesto. And you're saying, oh, things are in the economy. Let me tell you, for the records, Anambra State has the lowest unemployment of any state in Nigeria at 13%. National Bureau of Statistics, not Anambra State numbers. Anambra State has poverty rate declined from 53% under Peter Obi to 14.78. National Bureau of Statistics, not Anambra State numbers.
And what is the difference? If Peter Obi could keep to the manifesto of APGA, as it were, and carried it to the letter, what makes you think that the same man will not carry out the manifesto and promise of NDC as a political party to the letter? Tell me. You're trying to make people believe that it is impossible. And that is exactly the spirit that possessed Atiku. Because as we are thinking and predicting that Atiku will look at this man, his genuinity, his sincerity. In fact, the problem of Peter Obi in Nigeria is because he is too good to be a Nigerian politician. That is his only fault. Because if that is not the case, nothing would have made Atiku to contest this election. And it is only Atiku that pushed Peter Obi out, that forced him out of the coalition. Because the man is determined to make a mess of the hope of all Nigerians, to sacrifice the liberation of Nigerians on the altar of his greed, his political ambition to be president in 2031. Not even now. I'm going to address him separately. But for the purpose of this video is to advise my own governor, that destiny is given individually, everybody to his own. And if you live your own and be looking at another person's own, you go miss your track. Before you came in, I believe in you, that you will help in remolding not just Anambra State, but the entire Southeast to become an El Dorado, the paradise we seek. That Anambra will be a symbol, an example of good governance. But you left that and you are pursuing your ambition of being the first Igbo president in this dispensation, because you believe that Peter Obi will undermine that if he ever wins the presidency at your lifetime, that you will never be president. Drop your guard, drop your ego. That is my advice to you, my dear Governor, Professor Charles Soludo. And if you're watching this video, help me extend this my advice to him by tagging him and sharing it until he gets to it. I will keep saying it. You can only fight a destiny. You can't stop it. I rest my case. My name is Stella Soludo Peters, your advocate for good governance. What's your take on it? Drop it in the comment section while sharing the video. Bye-bye for now.